Okay, so we're on the second floor of the OCI already. Where is the area we are yet to explore here? How do we go up? Really kind of feels that I'm stuck in a little bit of a cage here. Like a hamster running around its wheel. Ah. I have solved it. Such a murder hobo. Look, if I didn't kill them, they were gonna kill me. I was just getting in first. Character. Let's go for our guns. Deadeye assault rifle's still pretty bad. Man. I really want to change like a Phineas Force here. It's dealing so much damage. Pink Slip's pretty good right now too. It feels like our Hunting Rifle Ultra is actually our worst weapon at this point. How do you get so unimpressive? It's dealing less damage than the N-Ray. And the N-Ray deals half damage. Okay. I think what we're going to do is rock the Pink Slip for a while. And I think I'm going to change my hat for a little bit more. Don't really like the whole Gimp mask look of this, but we do get the 25 damage. Capital, thank you very much for the bits. I again recall the first stream of this game. I'm playing this character aligned with my morality. 10 minutes later, breaks into someone's home, kills them, loots everything. Conrad deserved to die. He looked at me weird. Come on, that's a capital punishment offense right there. If he wanted to live, he should have thought about that before he gave me the stink eye. That's just his face? Not anymore. Okay. Ah! Hello, Colossus. Okay, I got some N-Ray on me. I'll try and heal that out. Allies, would you like to actually fight, please? Thank you for stunning him, but actually engaging the rest of the combat. They disengaged instantly. Gotta get the crack shot first. Okay, Plunderer. And again, I guess. Yeah, I really, really, really need a pristine Hunting Rifle Ultra. Are companions on passive? No, I think they're on defensive right now. But even if they are on passive, they should still continue attacking enemies that I've already tagged, right? Nice try, crack shot. Yeah, the drone's especially scary for us because its weak pointers its weak points rather are at its back, which is the least accessible part of it for me. Obviously trying to fire far away. So usually, I guess maybe I should have opened that fight by trying to take that target out because everyone else, like, I can still see their heads when they're looking at me, you know? That's all I need to be able to see. Just swift and clean removal of that head right there. Down here as well. I'm gonna start leaving some stuff behind because we are real caked up on resources right now and we do not need as much as we are currently finding. We're gonna spend a huge amount of time trying to manage individual loot if we do keep doing it like this. Exactly. I'm just running an earwax removal service. Now, I might remove also the rest of the ear and the rest of the head, but You're never going to complain about that earwax again because you'll be dead, but you'll never complain about the earwax again. Capital, thank you very much for the bits. All right, we got the terminal on backstage here. That is probably going to be the important thing to interact with in this area. So let's make sure if I have anything else here that I need to focus on. Nothing up there looks accessible or lootable. All right. A Spacer's Choice property. The best ideas since pre-sliced bread. Notice. By order of Lawrence Goodfellow, the auditorium projector room must remain sealed until future notice. Please answer any inquiries by visiting auditors with the following pre-approved message. Mr. Goodfellow is excited to inform you that our projector room is undergoing upgrades in preparation for our grand quarterly report presentation. We thank you for your patience. Please return to the reception desk and request a complimentary bottle of Zero-G brew. All right, memo for auditing. Dear sir and or madam and or neither, if you are reading this memo, you are designated as concierge of the auditorium. Please commit the following message to your memory when guiding auditors along a tour of our office. What is an auditorium? Spacer's Choice Manual of Definitions describes an auditorium as a place where auditing takes place. Here you will enjoy the familiar, low-cost, budget-friendly amenities that make Spacer's Choice a leading brand in affordable entertainment. Satisfy your posture with our semi-reclining chairs. Enjoy a moderately cold bottle of Zero-G brew. Relax as you enjoy the special presentation of the Project Gorgon Quarterly Review, brought to you by the Office of Creative Incubation. No report this quarter. Everyone, I'm going to be blunt, because I want you to understand the gravity of the situation. Someone, or several someones, sabotaged our quarterly reports. They're all gone. Irretrievably damaged. The Cerebral Committee's putting their heads together to come up with a solution. We do hope to have one before the auditors arrive. In the meantime, here's what I need you to do. Do not, under any circumstances, talk about the sabotage to anyone outside of my office. We need to soften the language. Studies have shown that repeated use of the word sabotage can incite sabotage in people who lack moral fiber. I'm not taking any chances. I need you all to come up with an alternate way of describing the sabotage. Something like the incident. Okay, so that is the one they were referring to downstairs. We assumed, but it's clear. There should be a button for take and mark as junk. I would love that. That would be huge. But not so obvious. Lawrence Goodfellow, management. RE. No report this quarter. We've received all of your suggestions. After much deliberation, the Cerebral Committee has unanimously voted to call the sabotage incident the incident. Okay. Well, that was significantly less than I thought was... Oh. Okay, it's not pristine. Significantly less than I thought was going to be there. I thought we were probably going to play a movie that we were then going to get to see from this side. We'll still be careful around here, though. Department of Creative Inebriation. Instructions. Managed by the OCI Cerebral Committee. Feeling lethargic after a long day of creative incubation? Having trouble shooting down the bird of inspiration? Let Spacer's Choice help you steady your aim. A selection of company-approved libations are available for purchase. All purchases are deducted from your pay. Medicate your creative paralysis with Spacer's Choice Zero-G Brew. Spacer's Choice Zero-G Brew. Official slogan TBD. Ooh, let's open the last entry with a hack. Visitor log. Campos Lavinia. We've not heard of this character before. Trouble on deciding a new font for the new department letterhead. Ordered a Zero-G Brew. Wyatt Lewis wrote 12 good words today, but can't figure out what order they should be in. Advertising. Ordered 3 Zero-G Brew. North Deacon, brainstorming ideas for a new flavor of salt tuna. And then Campos Lavinia again, still having trouble deciding on a font. And got 3 more Zero-G Brew. Interesting. I wonder why that was under a hack. It wasn't necessarily useful information unless we, I don't know, encounter someone later. specifically Lavinia, I imagine, having been double mentioned there. Ooh, cushion soul, so we can be a little bit more sneaky around. But really, it's the loud crack as a skull implodes that kind of sets our enemies off as to there being some shenanigans in the environment. Also, how addicting is Zero G? I am going to guess as addicting as they could possibly make it, because we are talking about a company that very specifically, I mean, like, they pay their workers in script that they can spend at Space's choice. That kind of, you know, company slash fiefdom. It's interesting to be in a world where everyone's like unabashedly open about the abusive business practices they engage in, rather than in this world where everyone's like, no, we don't do that. Do it, do it, do it, do it. You'll raise the stock price before the quarter. Do it, do it, do it. No, we've never done anything like that. We would never. Okay. This just goes back out into the main. We didn't collect the thing we needed to get from here, did we? No, we still need to go up. Welcome to America, dude. I'm not in America. It is a worldwide problem, friend. Maybe it's up through here. Global capitalism ain't got borders. It's definitely, like, exemplified by America at the moment. I'll agree in that much. Is it? Yeah, there's no lift down there. All right. I must have missed an entrance in this room then. Because this is the deepest in the facility I even have access to at this point. Through here. Maybe I was taking for granted that this didn't... Oh, this does loop back to the previous one. Okay, yeah, I'm still very confused now. Are all closed doors locked? Yes. The ones that aren't, like, completely locked have little blue borders to tell you they're accessible. This one's just a wall. So there's a room in there, the projector room. Is it possible to access that in some way? How's the outer world treating you? I'm a little directionless at the moment, but other than that, quite well. I have I've swooned over, I think, 20 character lines so far. Maybe someone can help you. No, you killed them all. Exactly. Look, I don't want their help. I'm gonna struggle instead. Okay, none of that does anything either. God. I thought this was our way in. But it's just a completely different way to get to the same location. The incident. The incident happened in the auditorium. But we went to the auditorium and there was nothing there. Is there anything else downstairs now that I have the ability to unlock? Actually, that confused by it right now. Okay, no deeper part of the kitchen. Do we have like an individual map? We do have an individual map for this area. Okay, let's go floor 2. So that's the crashed out, bombed out auditorium. That's the bar. Okay, so apparently this staircase does go up. But it's behind a block. So how would I even access that? There's an area here as well that we don't have access to yet. I imagine that's kind of like a hard border away from us. Let's look at floor 3. Okay, so hang on. It considers the top of this to be the top of the order. Okay, right. So now we understand the location a little bit better. I mean, this is just saying that I should be able to go out into the main, go past that hallway, and then ascend again. Maybe I'm just completely blind and I missed that 10 times. Are you directionally challenged in games too? Yes. But I will say, I have learned a managing technique for that. And that is something I was explaining in the first Outer World stream, was that I will often run the perimeter of the map really early on. And in doing so, I'm effectively trying to formulate the mental map of the area so that I don't have to worry about left, right, north, south, west, things like that. I can just go, okay, here's where I am. I kind of recognize that's-ish where I want to go, right? So I don't have to deal with any cardinal directions. Yeah, see, this is exactly, that's where it wants me to go to get up, right? It's fine. We can still access the second floor. Just break the wall? I mean, I wonder how well an RPG would work with, like, destructible environments. I worry that destructible environments effectively just means that you would be able to invalidate every mission, but there's clever game designers out there that might be able to make that much... Oh my god. Wait, we have been here, right? Yeah, okay. Minecraft? Yeah, Minecraft's not really an RPG, though. Okay. Yep, we found it. I was just completely blind. In fact, I saw this really early on. I should have known this. Okay, there as well. Open this from this side as well and get a level head there. This is a medical sentry. Why are you fighting me? Thanks, Felix. I did. It was really cool. I saw nothing but that. You were all over the screen, my man. Right, but it suffers the same problem. A lot of the difficulty can be invalidated by breaking something and going around. Oh, right, yes, yeah. So if you think about custom maps in Minecraft, I think that is a good... That's a good point. Well made, Riddell, actually. That's a really good example of those kind of narrative structures being able to be easily broken by a destructible terrain. I know there's Red Gorilla and games like that, but again, they weren't really RPGs. The Secretary to Goodfellow. Okay, we'll go for the first memo first. This is Goodfellow. Go. Herbie, take a memo. Actually, hang on. Let me get a cigarette. All right, take a memo. I want to personally walk down to HIA and wrap my hands around the necks of every single law-forsaken excuse for a researcher whose indentured contracts we were stupid enough to sign. Who signed those anyway? Were they drunk at the time? Why are we hiring researchers who can't deliver the test results we want? Am I crazy? Is this an unreasonable expectation? Is supply and demand a foreign concept to these people? When I request a 0G brew, I expect a moderately cold glass of something reasonably alcoholic in my hand, slapped with a Spacer's Choice brand. When I request test results, I expect to see scientifically proven, medically verified evidence that adrenotime is a miracle drug. I didn't ask for a long list of dangerous side effects. I asked for adjectives. I can't turn high rate of violent confusion into marketing copy, Herbie. What in law's name am I supposed to do with side effects that include paranoia and suicide? HIA just screwed us with our pants on. The Cerebral Committee's losing their damn mind. Now I've got to go pat them on the shoulder and wipe away their sad little tears and tell them that everything's gonna be alright. Why are you still typing? Don't put that down. I was just rambling. (313) next memo. Herbie, take a memo. I'm getting real sick of Clarence Mosley. Remind me again why we brought him onto the project? He's not past not part, rather, of the Space's Choice family. He's never been to the Space's Choice family. The Mostleys. What do they do again? Oh yes, they peddle furniture. I'm a manager at Halcyon's most recognizable brand name in affordable goods and services. I don't need management advice from some guy whose family designed my footstools. Actuaries should stick to actuarial work. Don't go advising me on to turn the screw on Jasper Lowe and those lab coats at Chem. I know what I'm doing. Hang on, I need a cigarette. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, take a memo. We need to turn the screw on Jasper Lowe and those lab coats at Chem. I want you to draft up an official order. Tell Chem... Hang on, let me think. Tell Chem they need to fire 1 in 10 researchers. Decimate their force. And that's why we're slashing their deadlines in half. It's a Roman solution. You could learn a lot from them, the Romans. They pretty much invented discipline. I wonder what lessons someone in charge, or rather in the management structure of a crumbling empire, may have learned from the Romans. Possibly the wrong ones. Memo 314. For sake! All our quarterly reports, all of them, gone. Hard copies, terminal data, it's all gone. What kind of sick, degenerate mind destroys quarterly reports? We've got a surprise audit scheduled. What am I supposed to show the auditors? I need to send a message down to the receptionist. No auditors allowed. And I need to talk to the committee immediately. What are you typing, Herbie? I didn't ask you to take a fucking memo. Delete this. Hey, are you listening? Cool. That little scene there as well, reading those things, that is one of the big reasons I love RPGs so much. It's the closest I'm gonna get to professional acting. Why do the worst seem to fall upwards? Because there are structures that incentivize being that way. Ooh. Up. Hit him right in the sweet spot. Things like that are what we're here for. I'm extremely pleased to hear it. The people that watch on Twitch do seem to be on board, whereas sometimes I do RPGs on YouTube and it's like some of the comments don't really want voices or you know, exuberant acting scenes for some of the characters. I like it enough that I kind of just continue doing it. And I'm like, okay, like it or lump it. There's other content you can watch if you'd prefer a kind of dour straight reading, you know? I don't gotta be everything for everyone. Silly, thank you very much for the gift of tier 1 sub to Upside Down Fairy, taking your total to 421. I am afraid you can no longer blaze it. The time has passed. Okay. Empty room. Looks like the office is empty also.
Shoot. This place got me feeling like I might dirty it up just by looking at it.
God, I love Pavati so much. Flurry. Fedora Red Banded. I mean, I gotta take it. Flurry, what are you? It has plus 30% on the magnum size and plus rate of fire as well. Makes the worst winter storm look like a light drizzle. The longer it rages, the faster this weapon will bury your foes. Seems relevant. Are you ever going to play Cultist Simulator? I have played Cultist Simulator. I'm not going to go back and play it due to mismanagement. I mean, not mismanagement on part of the management, but inappropriate workplace relationships and harassment on part of the CEO. Which I was thinking about, like Cultist Simulator again the other day. I was like, oh man, I'd love to play the game, but Nope. It's not like, the thing is, in conversations like this of like separate art from the artist, or right, you know, like, are you supporting the person themselves? The thing that people always ignore is not, you know, you can engage with it or you cannot engage with it, but rather, if I'm not engaging with that, I have time to engage with other stuff that other people have created instead. It's not like I'm denying myself joy by not watching like Louis C.K. comedy specials, because James Acaster makes comedy specials as well, and I can just watch him. It's like, I can always just find another example that doesn't make me feel skeezy to play or support. So I asked, no, it's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to make it as concise as I possibly could. I apologize if I was a little bit terse or brusque there, but I wanted to make it as concise as I possibly could, because I have gone over that point a couple times before. Model spaceship, use this. James Acaster is hilarious, 100%. Oh my god. That man. I have watched the RE series on Netflix so many times. I feel like it may be in the dozens at this point, just like in a row, just constantly going through all of them. And you really get an appreciation of the construction of each of those shows doing it like that. James Acaster from Taskmaster, yes, he was really good in Taskmaster as well, but he's not he's not one of the hosts of Taskmaster. He's not Greg Davies, and he's not... God, I've forgotten the other guy's name, haven't I? Can't remember the other guy's name. Whoops. Alex Horn. Thank you, Eddie Baby. Thank you. All right. This is Goodfellow's computer. Admin functions. We'll not look at those first. Let's look at the messages first. Okay. Incoming. From Ambrose. Seize all recordings. High priority. Bring them to me immediately. And for fuck's sake, don't let the journalists off the fucking asteroid. Ah, okay. So it was Olivia Ambrose's this message, effectively, that has Roscoe trapped on this planet. We don't say hello to Alex, exactly. We don't remember Alex's name. All right, let's return to the incoming messages. RE production schedule. You think you can hide from me, you little twerp? I know a serum that would make you feel as if you've lived 1,000 years in just 8 hours. How would you like to spend the night in waste processing? Cheers, Ollie. And then one more. Toxi-free rebranding. Change the fucking name, Lawrence. I don't care if inbred simpletons at headquarters were just having a laugh. Customers don't know what it means. You may choose from the list of acceptable alternatives. Absorbitol, Kelatamax, Bindertron, Emetison. Cheers, Ollie. Right. Outgoing messages to Ambrose. Okay, so the one, we'll read the production schedule one at the start and then the further reply. Dr. Ambrose, great timing. I was just sending Herbie over to your department with a preliminary production schedule. As with so much of the work we do in the OCI, the design of a production schedule is more of an art than a science. The timetables and milestones are less contractual obligation and more aspirational cartography. Respectfully, Lawrence. Then back to those and go to the production schedule further down. If you're receiving this message, I am currently unavailable. In my absence, I have instructed my secretary, Herbie Harold, to reply to any incoming messages with this pre-approved response. Vicariously, Lawrence. And then subject from, to Gorgon managers. Subject radio document participation. Okay, we'll go down to the bottom first. From Clarence Mosley. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow, many of you may be familiar with Odeon Pictures, Byzantium's premier purveyor of aetherwave drama and drama-adjacent entertainment. Several of my personal associates at Odeon Pictures have launched a satellite studio called Pictureless Pictures, which emphasizes radio programs and serials intended to excite the senses and palpitate the glands. I have received a request to approve a radio documentary program examining the lives and contributions of Space's Choice scientists operating on Gorgon. The name of this documentary is Moments with Genius. I do not approve of the superfluous exclamation point, but I approve of the general idea. Please inform the other managers, lawfully, Mr. Clarence mostly. Okay, we may actually be able to get our hack high enough for that. Let's look at the archived messages, though. All right, from Ambrose about the documentary. Got it. Lawrence, this is a waste of my time. The last thing my team needs is a fleet of gadflies descending on the lab and asking stupid questions. We're months behind as it is. However, because Lucien demanded it, I will consider the program's request if the following conditions are met. Number 1, Lucien guarantees me the right to review and approve the recordings. Number 2, the journalists are confined to Gorgon for the duration of the project. It could be years. Make sure they understand that. If they leak the details of our work to the press, I will put a hit out on them myself. I know people, Lawrence. Number 3, the journalists bunk in shipping and receiving. We can't have them fraternizing with our project staff outside of their scheduled interviews. These people are our enemies, not our friends. No one will be coming down with an acute case of friendship on my watch. Number 4, my team will not be held responsible for the inevitable delays and tomfoolery this will cause. The only individual who will be working overtime on this is you. Understood? Cheers, Ollie. All right, let's unlock the elevator, and now I'm going to see how high I can get my hack. It is currently 80. Cat's eye pressure helm. Okay, so it's being increased by my helmet at the moment, but I'm not getting hacking from my clothing. Do I have hacking clothing? I do. I have lockpick clothing, not hacking clothing. Hang on. Tech skills +5. That's some hacking. That should actually be enough. It's not enough. Eh? Is that not a tech? It's not a tech skill. It's a stealth skill. Okay. Do I have stealth skills plus? Feel like that's not a thing I have. Okay, I don't have stealth skills plus on me. Felix, you're not wearing stealth skills plus possibly at all, are you? Extra armor, extra armor. Yeah, Felix, you really need to change clothes. They're just getting shredded. It's not good. Vardy, how about you? No. Check your mods. Yeah, I would have to go to a bench if I was going to modify it, but I probably have a mod for just this occasion. Christian Souls, no. Sprint speed, Hunter, defense skills, no. Improved thug kit, that's pretty good though. Tech skills, capacity, hang on. Huh, no. I don't have a mod that'll actually handle this. I don't think I can do enough drugs to be able to do this yet. It would be a... What? Which attribute is it again? Hack is under charm and intelligence. Charm and mind. Unfortunately, in order to get more charm, we have to lower our mind, so we can only really get more mind stats here. Pop that, and then... Oh! Was that option there before? I don't think I have enough drugs to be able to do this, is the thought I've often had when thinking about approaching a pretty girl in a bar. Relatable. I'm too sober for this. Override synthesis and manufacturing center lockdown. I mean, we're eventually going to want to do that, but let's look at the center status first. It's currently locked. And it has to be overridden either here or previously. Okay, yeah, we'll override that. It requires authorization from senior lab staff at Chem Lab and the Human Inquiry and Auditing. So we're gonna have to go do that there as well. Okay, so let's return to the root, go to the messages. Hack is 95 now? What? That increased. Huh? Why? Excuse me. Oh. That's why.
You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
If you're about to issue me a dire warning, you can eat it.
I understand that you think yourself a big hero here on a big, important job. The last one did too. But you've grossly misapprehended the situation here. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
I don't care about your musty old secrets.
You might when they start shooting at you. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
I don't understand. They made marauders here? How?
That don't make any sense. How could marauders get to Edgewater from all the way out here?
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
We were hired to find a journal. Marauders aren't our problem.
My friends and neighbors became marauders, Captain. They hurt a lot of folks, and Edgewater still ain't the same. If this place caused that, I want to know.
Marauders are everybody's problem, boss. If Spacer's Choice made the marauders, we can't just let them get away with it.
I will clarify. What I was trying to say there is that the marauders that this person is trying to protect, who are locked up in a building that we are just supposed to let die, they're not my problem. If they're not out there killing other people, that's fine. Don't mind. The ones that are out there killing a bunch of other people, that's our problem. Whatever secrets are buried here, we'll root them out. Thank you for the level up. Do I really want to invest this in anything other than long guns? Non-critically hits ignore 50% armor. There's now virtuoso levels of all of these, so continuing leveling them up does get even better. We get 10 points available from this as well. Invest in hack. I mean, hack is very useful in this area, I will admit. So is lockpicking, though. And then if I get lockpicking to 100, I get double the chance to find pristine items. Double the chance to get pristine items is actually really good for us. Yeah, I'm investing in that. We've seen so many things that are 150 on lockpick. Get hacked to 90 and then go back to the thing you miss. It's fine. Look, I can just get a piece of clothing from my ship and come back here and do that. That's completely fine. Perfecto. What's Perfecto? It's not a new drug we picked up, apparently. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it's range weapon sway, down. Range weapon spray, up. Got it. At that point, it would require 100 hack. Oh, like, I don't know if it's growing over time. I think it's just because we tipped someone off to the factory here that it's now a little bit higher. Back to basics. Okay, hang on. This might be relevant. No. Feeling ennui? Want to be one of the people? Get back to the basics with Jolliker. I mean, it's a nice outfit. It's just not ours. Okay, so I got to mentally mark that down. My society cigarettes. That we have to come back here after. Each whiskey, don't need that right now. Do we solve the snake build and invest solely in sneak? I mean, I kind of was doing that. As soon as we get a gun that can actually one-shot targets again, that is our build, basically. Okay. So I feel like we've explored the entirety of the upper floor here. And I was wrong. Oh, no. I just found the way back down. Really enjoyed this stream, but it's past 3 a.m. now, and I have to work tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Night. Sleep well, Addy, baby. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, cool. We have our easy way back out. So, let's escape the facility. We have some tinkering and some selling to do. I think I may actually want to go back to the ship. Do a little bit of inventory management as well.
Otacon, I'm currently stuck in a box. I need help escaping. Ugh.
Back to the map. There we go. Alright, we'll go directly into the unreliable as well. Whew. We also did respec our character for the final mission, so it's possible that our character is like suboptimally respected at the moment. Did you get around to looking at my Monster Train mod sheet? I did. So
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
by the way, the cows in the ship is a reference to Firefly as well. Also, I was gesturing to my shirt as we were talking about the Marauders being created on this planet, because that's very, like, the Reavers created on Miranda kind of situation, you know? Like, from Serenity. Just loving all the references popping up here. But, yeah, I did get around to looking into the Monster Train sheet. The thing is, I looked at every single one of the minions, and then I, like, read all of the addendums to all the minions. I looked at all the relics. I read all the addendums to the relics. I started to figure out how the mechanics were going to work between the minions and the champions, especially. I have not yet looked at the spells. The one thing you asked me about, Dragton, I haven't looked at the spells yet. I am very interested in those minions, though. My God, am I interested in those minions. I also really like how you set up the sub-theming formats. Like, this present in large amounts, this present in some amounts, this present as support, kind of things like that. I think that's a good way to break them down, because that definitely seems to be something they were doing in the design documentation for the other clans, or at the very least it seems to be evident in the design. Okay. Let's go back up to Captain Hawthorne's inventory. But yes, Dragtom, I'll get back to that. I really enjoyed looking at the ones that I saw. And specifically, like, speculating on, ooh, what could you do here? Oh, what you could do here? Oh, wonder if you could do this and this and this. Two-handed melee. Damage to creatures, plus 25. Still don't want that, I don't think. Partial credit. Chronometrics. Oh my God. Chrono's working on it with you? Baby? Really? Is it time to give up on the Moonmen memes? No? Oh, just assisting you with some of the design? Oh, for the format, right. Got it. Who's your favorite character in Downfall? At the moment? Probably Hexaghost. To be fair, Hexaghost is the newest, so it has, like, this highest potential ceiling for us right now. Catch you around, Sal. Thank you for tuning in. Sleep well. All right. The hack on those, we already have hack on other things, and we have more hack on other things, in fact. Same with the Hemlock's eye patch here. We can get rid of that. The port of call and the helmet, actually, those give us plus 50 to our lockpick. We actually have the ability to lockpick a bunch of things right now that we couldn't previously. That anti-riot gear really needs an upgrade as well, though. All right, let's look at some body kit. Looking for things that increase hack. or stealth skills? Dialogue skills, hack. Just on that armor +7, that'll be enough already. It's good enough, totally, right? This is tech skills +5, as well as insulation. Don't need that there, don't need that there. All right, yeah, we good. So unless I want to do a big respec here, we've already got everything we need. Flurry. That's for Nyoka. So I'll keep it in my inventory for later. And just get rid of the other excess weapons that I'm not going to be using for this character. Vermin can go out as well. And then we get rid of the hunting rifle Ultra, titanium. Mark 3. Flurry. Yeah, okay. Now we are very light on inventory. Good position to be in. May take a while to actually make, but it brings me great joy to see someone excited about my brainchild. And look, I'm not gonna hold my breath because I know these things take time. But yes, my gosh, is it exciting. Like, reserve is a very, very underutilized mechanic in the game at the moment. It'd be nice to see it get utilized. Especially in those kinds of ways, because there are so many things there that I was thinking of, like, what ordering considerations am I going to have to consistently make?